You don't want to get stuck with Cam Akers.
Oh, you guys call me talking. I don't stop talking. We're
Sean
here with
McVay.
Mikey.
Yeah, Sean McVay doesn't want to get stuck with Cam Akers either.
Oh my God! What a weird season continues. And these girls are just going rights and lefts. These girls,
yeah,
it's like a huge cat fight, man.
Yeah,
It's now a fight. It's last couple
last
weeks. They're coming out with claws.
Yeah, we are back, guys.
Mike, I'm gonna cut you off the entire night tonight. Okay.
I'd appreciate
you a heads up. I'm gonna wait till you speak. I'm in. Go, Mikey. All you. Go.
The Washington Commanders are the best team in the National Football League. Carson Wentz is a great quarterback, and Ron Rivera is a great coach. You're supposed to cut me off, Scotty. What is up, everyone?
That's the most positive. That's the most
please,
Ransom. That's the most positive news, isn't it?
We're live. We're going to talk about this fantasy football league eventually at some point, but we are live. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on to the MJT Football channel, home of the Queens Ransom Football League this year. Make sure you follow the Instagram page. It's in the lower left-hand corner, right-hand corner. It's right below me, right here, queen.ransom.league. Trying to build that page up this year so that way next year we have a foundation to build upon to continue to grow the league and continue getting more people involved in the league as well. Scotty, the commissioner, you're here. How are you doing? The puppy just jumped off the screen.
One of them. I got a full zoo in this house. But no, like I said before, as we were coming on, we got these girls. They are just clawing at each other, rights, lefts. You got the teams that are in the lead trying to widen the gap, and the teams that are struggling are trying to just stay alive. I mean, there's plenty of time left. You got 7 weeks left. Majority of this league is only 2 games out of a playoff spot, so you still got the competition. But as Mike and I were talking before the show, you got to take advantage against teams who are stuck with Cam Akers or are stuck with Keenan Allen. Take advantage. So yeah, you got your coffee. I got my milkshake.
Stuck with any of the Denver Broncos. Any of them.
What? Hold on, Mikey. I got to pick on you, my man.
Whoa.
You did win. All right. You won. Come on. You're not. Whoa. This is the weakest Super Bowl prediction I've ever. First of all, I put money on Chargers to win the Super Bowl this year. That's why I'm kind of pissed off. But this is the weakest Super Bowl. I still have money on the Chargers.
I'll bring it down a little bit. Okay, Scotty. Just keep in mind the last couple of weeks, the Chargers have been down 4 all pros. 4 of them on ice. Rashawn Slater, Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, and Corey Linsley. So hopefully when they get back, these little eke out wins that we're having, and we're on a 3-game win streak, by the way, as well. But all these little eke out wins that we're having will start turning into blowouts. Keenan should be back this week.
Mike, I got to be honest with you. When Keenan first started his career, I picked Keenan Allen. He got hurt. I'm like, this guy is so injury prone. So for 4 or 5 years, I didn't pick this guy. 100 yards, 1,000 yards. 100 receptions, 1,000 yards. 100 receptions, 1,000 yards. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's getting low. 100 receptions, 1,000 yards. I'm like, all right, I'll try him again. My God, damn it!
You're the bad luck. You're the bad luck.
That just gives me some money not to pick him. I ruin guys' careers. That's what I do in fantasy. I'm sorry. We can get into this, Mike.
There's a TikToker right now. There's a TikToker right now that got a brand deal, and they're flying her around the country and sending her to like 2 primetime games a weekend, trying to set some crazy record throughout the season for most like primetime games attended. But she's gone to all the Broncos games, and they just keep losing every game she goes to. So I said, like, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders fans are gonna fund her next ticket next year to keep following the Broncos around all season.
I believe I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I've been following her.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's get this up on the screen here. The league is in full swing. This isn't the homepage. Here we go. Here's the standings right now. Scotty, Rossi takes him first at 5-1. TDs and tight ends obviously suffering their first loss. In second here, they were undefeated for a long time. Steffi Smalls has climbed back into this. I believe did she start 2-4 or not 2-4? 2-2? I might be tripping. I think she's on a win streak right now. NFL Rose dropping down the court. Stepmom Lauren in fifth. I mean, we are 6 deep with 4 or more wins.
Yes.
All the way down to 6th place. There's a difference of 1 game between first and 6th. This is a competitive league.
But that's it is a competitive league because that's what I'm saying. I mean, you're going all the way down to 10th, even. I'm sorry, 7th to 10th. They're 2-4. They're only 2 games out, and there's 7 games left before playoffs start. So you got plenty of time. But this is the week, though. All the teams that are 2-4 are more nervous than the teams that are 4-2.
And you look down here at Pizza Planet, who's had 800 points scored against them, which is only 20 points less. 20 points less than the highest team in the league, Pizza Planet.
And there's no respect to Fantasy Football Queen or Pizza Planet because Pizza Planet, like you just said, has 800 points against them. And Fantasy Football Queen has lost 3 games this year that were like by a couple yards. I mean, she's been getting screwed and unfortunate, but I'm loving this. It's close still. There's nothing obviously going to happen. It's like no one knows what's going to happen, which I love.
It's still up in the air. 100%.
A lot of good teams.
All right, let's get into the matchups this week. We got a big one to open it up. The 5-1.
2-5-1.
TDs and tight ends versus 5-1 Rossi takes. Who is going to be without Josh Allen? I already see that right here on the screen. Bills have a bye week. Don't be too worried, Rossi. I know this is a big game. You want to win this game. Maybe this is our championship preview right here for all we know. But I like getting early bye weeks. I think we were talking about it right before, but we've talked about it a bunch of times. I love early bye weeks on players, especially players at the level of Josh Allen, because then I know, like, from week 8 to the championship week, I got this guy. And this is the most important part of my season when all these bye weeks and injuries are happening. So let's see what she's going to put in, though. She's got anyone on the bench ready to go? Looks like we're going to need a pickup off waivers. Maybe Jared Goff, maybe Derek Carr, Tua Tagovailoa. We'll see. But you got to go with Mahomes against Taylor Heineke, maybe. Call me crazy, but I thought Carson Wentz was going to improve Terry McLaurin's value. But now I think that he's out. I think his value got improved by bringing Taylor Heineke back.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's crazy. And it's funny because Wentz was putting up numbers. But you were just following what you're saying. Rossi takes 2. I'm happy Allen's out now. I'm 5-1. Say I do take the loss, I'm still one of the top teams, and I get my best player back.
Yes.
If I got to choose Josh Allen's bye week, it would be now.
Yeah, it'd be now, last week, next week, somewhere in this little range. I feel like that about my running backs, too. Like Swift had his bye week. Dameon Pierce had his bye week. And I'm not sure what the bye weeks are this week. Josh Jacobs had his bye week. So some of these guys are set and ready to make a run or at least be consistent for you week in, week out. Down to the running backs here, and you got to go left again. Austin Eckler is on absolute fire. He cannot be contained. Going on a tear, especially in PPR formats.
I also made a bet. Yes, I'm a horrible bettor. Don't go by my bets. I bet Justin Herbert. They gave a plus 100 for Herbert to throw more than 1 touchdown. I went, easy. I'm going to put a couple bucks on that. And then I watched Eckler carry 17 guys into the end zone. I went, whoa, dude, you stop at the 1. Let Herbert throw it. But, oh, my God, Eckler is a bull this
year, man. Do it for a screen. He's looking like he's hitting his peak as like a dual threat back because he's such a good receiver. He's making plays in the receiving game. And now he's really developed as an inside runner, something that we hadn't seen from him. There's a couple runs. And me and Tony watch the film of the game every single week, so we're pretty familiar with it. There's a couple of runs that are like off the back of Austin Eckler. Like he's the one that made that run happen. The blocking was not great. So I'm very pumped at how he's playing this year. Definitely going to score 20 points against the Seattle Seahawks in SoFi Stadium this weekend. So you can feel safe there that he's going to hit that projection, TDs, and tight ends. Kareem Hunt and Raheem Mostert isn't bad, though. Both of these guys have high ceilings every week, it feels like.
Yeah. Well, right now, Rossi Takes is taking a loss right now. So before we get to these wide receivers right now. TDs and tight ends are taking a big lead right here.
Yeah, we go down to the receivers. Ty Lockett, DK Metcalf in the lineup together. Remember last week we criticized this move. 3 points for Lockett and 5 for DK. It's probably tough.
Mike, if we bet against themselves, they should root for us to root against them because usually it works in the opposite favor.
Good news. Devontae Adams, St. Brown, and Josh Jacobs probably going to be coming into this lineup this week. So this ain't as wide as it looks. As long as you get the quarterback in there that's serviceable, it's going to be close because Jacobs will probably be in Hunt's spot. And you got Tay, Amon-Ra, and maybe DK on the bench or in the flex. One of the
two. Yeah, and that's a good spot.
Yeah, she's got the edge at wide receiver and at tight end. And at DK or Amari, maybe at flex here. Jeff Wilson against KC.
Somebody you got to replace Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, let's see who's on the bench here. Tony TP. Gerald Everett got a lot of targets in this last game, but didn't really get. He needs a touchdown in his games to put up points. Devonta Smith's on bye. That'd be probably a good one to put in your flex spot. So
the quarterbacks and the running backs. Wilson then.
The quarterbacks and the running backs look really good for the left side. The rest of the team looks really good for the right side. Where are you going, Scotty?
I'm going TD's tight ends, man. I'm still going to roll with it. I don't know.
I'm going to put some faith that Rossi gets. I'm going to say that Rossi gets the right quarterback into this lineup, gets Josh Jacobs into this lineup, gets these wide receivers into this lineup. Last week when I was looking at the league, I was looking at the big scores for the thumbnail and getting ready for the show. I noticed that the teams with the wide receiver cores are winning right now. So I'm going to go with Ross. Team with the wide receiver core, even against my boy Eckler and Mr. Patrick Mahomes against a banged-up San Fran defense. So we're split on that one. Let's move on here. We got 2-4 versus 4-2. Kiki's back against the wall a little bit here, projected to win by 50 points. Bye week hell is here. And it is hitting the league like a train this week. Kyler Murray versus Trevor Lawrence. Probably going to go
Kyler.
Kyler's not been tearing it up too much the last 2 weeks.
No, but he gets DeAndre Hopkins back this week.
Oh, you're right.
And they play Thursday night. Saints defense.
Oh, yeah, that Saints defense is good. D-Hop is coming back. That's a big addition. And on a short week, with zero film on what the Cardinals look like with D-Hop on the field this season, might be scary hours. D-Hop might have an explosive return.
It's D-Hop and Robbie Anderson should be uniform too for them, right?
You're right. A whole new wide receiver core. Give him a new one.
Yeah. Holy
I'll
shit.
Kyler
just throw a bomb.
And
Kyler Murray over,
This is another guy that had an early bye week, had a chance to recharge his batteries a little bit after 3 straight 23-plus point games. Look out. That's all I'm going to say. Look out. We know what this guy can do.
Against the weak Colts team, too.
Yeah. And then she has Darrell Henderson on a bye. But let's see if there's someone on the bench that could come in. No.
Nope. Holy shit.
Going to need to pick up a running backs from somewhere. And probably drop somebody. Or you got 2 bench spots at the bottom open, so maybe. Or flex. Nope. It's Hollywood Brown who's done for the season. This is not a good look for Steffi Smalls right now. 4-2, but her team just went through hell last week. She might just want to throw the towel in on this game and move on and get out of the bye week. Jesus. But here we go. Down DJ Moore. You got to go left side on the running backs, by the way, I think. I don't think there's any free agents that are coming in and picking this up for Derrick Henry. But
Steffi Smalls change your team around the league.
Diggs.
Diggs is on a bye. Who's replacing Diggs? Olave?
Olave.
If he's healthy, Thursday night, he should be.
Yeah, concussion now. He's getting close to 10 days since the concussion, so we've got to be getting close to him returning. If not him, maybe Nico Collins. It's not the best replacement for Stephon Diggs. Olave could be fine, though. But DJ Moore, MVS.
Olave's fine.
Which one
They
you
do
think?
have some wide receivers on free agency, so that's easier to find a wide receiver than it is to find a running back. So we'll see what happens.
Diggs is out, so it's gonna be Olave. So Chase Olave or DJ Moore MVS. I think I'm gonna go Chase Olave.
Yeah, I would go Chase Olave as well with DJ Moore's down year. That's gonna continue to work that way.
And you go to the tight end.
Mark Andrews is an absolute beast.
It's not even close.
I thought Mark Andrews was going to slow up a bit this year, and he didn't.
Yeah,
I honestly,
you think they're going to focus on him more after last year's big season, right?
Yeah, I thought they were going to focus on him more. I thought he was very TD reliant last year. I'm not saying that he was going to be bad this year. I still thought he was a top 3 tight end. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, all right, he's not going to match those numbers because people are going to now watch film. No, he's still matching those numbers. This guy's a stud. He's becoming a stud.
Yeah, I think that the Ravens do a good job at forcing teams, like literally forcing teams to come up and play the run, which opens it up for guys like Andrews and Bateman when he's healthy. And Benjamin going to get thrusted into the starting role here in Arizona, and the starting role in this lineup on the flex. Marquise Brown, Benjamin relieving for Connor. I think I'm going to go with Benjamin. This situation with the roster is looking almost undoable for Steffi this week. Kiki needs to take advantage of this.
I'm going to take notes too of who might need to make a lot of moves, because I know a lot of these girls are in many leagues. So I'm going to write in the group chat to just keep a heads up on moves and keep the lineups in.
All caps and with a GIF, maybe even with like that meme of the cartoon character running around the burning building and just be like, bye week hell.
Everything's fine. I don't know. Just looking for a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, 2 wide receiver, like a full team on waivers.
They just need to do what the Cardinals do. Just wheel and deal. Get them all in there.
Nah. It's a must win. I got to pick out a whole new team off waivers in week 7.
I'm going Team Kiki here against the bye week squad.
I think, yes. Kiki, it has to be the waiver wire team.
Down here to another 2-4 versus 4-2 matchup. Team Stepmom Lauren against Team Schmoopy. Aaron Rodgers versus Justin Herbert. Herbert didn't do his fantasy owners right last week. Got a favorable matchup in the middle of the day inside SoFi Stadium against the Seattle Seahawks. You think he's going off, Scotty? Because I think he's going off.
Well, he should have went off when I had money on him. I'm not going to have money on him, so he is going to go off. So
he won.
I like Justin.
Now he's going up to 2.5 touchdowns this week.
Justin Herbert is going out. Even though Rodgers is going against my horrible Washington team, he doesn't look good this year. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is not clicking with any of his receivers. When you think it's one guy, it's another guy the next week, and he's not connecting with anyone specifically. So you got to lean Herbert here.
Yeah, I'm leaning Herbert as well. Unbiased take, obviously. Down here, we got another bye week for Dalvin Cook. So it's going to be Alvin Kamara, J.K. Dobbins versus Ken Walker, who has exploded already in just a couple of starts. And
Drake. No. Not the singer.
It's probably going to be Michael Carter or Mike Boone, one of those two. Michael Carter?
Michael Carter, I guess.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurt. All right. You still have a shot. Michael Carter versus Dobbins is close.
Yeah. Dobbins.
I mean, I'd rather Dobbins, but
I'm gonna go with the right side, but it's narrow. I think that Ken Walker can keep up with AK, and Carter can keep up with Dobbins if he gets tubbed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left side.
All right,
I'm gonna go left side. I'm thinking plays Kamara on a
short. Wide receivers: Tyreek Hill, Chris Godwin versus Robert Woods, Mike Pittman. I think it's obviously going left, and AJ Brown's on this team, has a bye week.
Oh my god!
And Jalen Waddle's on this team.
Oh my
Talk about
God.
trade some of these guys. Holy cow!
Yeah,
you don't even have
come
space in the lineup. I trade Godwin
Oh my
and
God. Yeah, Jen could use Godwin. You guys want Keenan Allen? Jesus.
there you go. Let's talk about it. Let's get some negotiations going.
Let's go.
Here.
Let's go. No,
I like
Waddle's
Pittman.
getting thrown right in there. Brown.
I have not been tracking Robert Woods this year at all. I haven't been tracking Tennessee Titans this year, honestly. But I think I'm going to go left. Tyreek killed Chris Godwin. Even though I like Mike Pittman, it just seems the passing game for Matt Ryan is either going to go for 400 yards or 0. No in betweens.
These are the ugliest tight ends I've ever seen.
Yeah, we got Troutman.
Henry. First Henry. Holy crap. Freiermuth start. And Goddard's on the bye. Oh, Justice Jefferson. Oh, she already has the people on buys sitting already. Oh, I see what's going on. Who is that? Stepmom Lauren? She's really on top of her shit, man.
Yeah. She already got in there.
Yeah, she's in there, dude. I love it. I love Lauren, man. She's awesome. She's on top of her game.
Hunter had a big week. Bailey Zapp. I think we're gonna see Bailey Zapp at least one more week, maybe 2. I'll probably go with Hunter. Bolt up, Hunter. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a dog shit bag lit on flames right there. But I am leaning towards the left hand side, not with Troutman, with the rest of her team, with Waddle going in with it.
Yeah, because you're going to see Jalen Waddle here against Rondell Moore, which I think is easily Jalen Waddle. And then these wide receivers and good enough backs, it should be a victory for Schmoopy. But Team Stepmom Lauren's squad, it just seems consistently good. So it could go either
consistently
way.
Good, yeah. I think she gets hurt, though, this week on bye weeks. And Schmoopy is going to slide in the DMs and with a dominant damn it, that doesn't even work. She's gonna win. She's gonna win. I think Schmoopy wins.
Look at we got tight end 4, wide receiver. Oh, he's 23. I didn't know he's that low.
Jefferson.
And he's 1, I think. 4. So you got 2 top 5 players and a top 25 player on bye this week for Stepmom Lauren's roster. Hopefully Schmoopy gets those roster updates in. This is last week.
Yes. Let me Schmoopy. Okay.
Team Pizza Planet at 1-5 has a 120-point projection this week. Talk about matchups. Fantasy football.
1-5.
Yeah, something's got to give.
This is the knockout game.
Team is getting their second win, and another team is going to almost out of it.
Yeah.
Tom Brady versus Lamar Jackson. Got to go with LJ.
Tom Brady versus Carolina.
That is true. What did Tom do last couple of weeks? 13, 19, 25. He could get one of those 25 performances. Lamar hasn't been as dominant as he was early on in the season. He's still QB2, no biggie.
I think it's a closer game than we think.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm going Lamar for rushing upside. He always plays good against the Browns, too. Okay, Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette versus Joe Mixon, James Conner. This is a fun one. Everyone's been watching the Christian McCaffrey trade rumors. That could change his fantasy outlook drastically. Completely spike it to the best player in fantasy football or tank it.
I saw on TikTok a mock draft, McCaffrey to the Ravens for J.K. Dobbins and 3 first-round draft picks.
That is way too much.
It was It was McCaffrey and DJ Moore for Dobbins and 3 first-round draft picks.
I would do that if I was the Ravens.
That's what it was. It was a lot. When you said it, it was Christian McCaffrey and DJ Moore for Dobbins and 3 first-round draft picks.
Because DJ Moore just signed an extension and Christian McCaffrey is on a contract. So you would have those guys locked down for a couple of years. You just got to get Lamar a contract and bam. Or franchise tag him out. One of the two. But damn, that would be crazy. That offense would be insane. Yeah. It'd be so much fun to watch. Because Andrews would still be there. Bateman would come back and be the outside wide receiver with DJ Moore. That'd be fun.
And then if they sign Lamar long term, maybe Washington could go get Huntley. I would like that.
They should trade for him, honestly. Get him in the middle of the season. Let's give it a try with the fast quarterback and Ron Rivera again. I think I'm gonna go. Nixon's got the projection. He's playing the Falcons. I think I'm gonna go for Net McCaffrey. Well, Connor is hurt.
Connor's hurt. Who they backup?
You can see that.
Oh wow, they have no running backs.
Oof, that's not good to have no running backs and no running back in the flex either. And Enoy Benjamin, Connor's backup, we just saw him on another team, so he's not even available to grab. Oof. So definitely going right side. Definitely.
Yeah. The Connor is gonna hurt.
Look at this, DeAndre Hopkins in the lineup with Mike Williams versus Curtis Samuel and Deontay. Deontay and Kenny Pickett aren't best friends apparently, like George Pickens and Kenny Pickett are.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's awesome.
I can't wait. I can't wait to debut.
What an excellent receiver. He's just ridiculous.
He's probably gonna make some crazy catch on Thursday.
Oh, he's ridiculous, dude. He's ridiculous.
He's gonna make one. And Mike Williams is starting to become like a little mini version of him. Little mini version of D Hop. I don't know if you've seen some of these crazy catches he's been pulling off this year. You see that one where he was like,
no, he does. He makes some great catches.
Where like the toes were like just barely on the sideline. He catches it fully Supermaned out. That shit.
I have to ask you, Mike, did you superimpose that or you really spoke to him?
No, I really spoke to him.
Get out of here, dude. Did you really?
Yes.
My balls.
The whole interview's dropping in like an hour, Scotty.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's kick-ass.
That's kick-ass. Yeah, I feel like you
God damn it, that's awesome. Cheers to Mike. That's awesome. Cheers, bro. That's awesome.
Mike Williams and D-Hop, though. They're to win this thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mike. It's cool to be Mike. They want to be like Mike. We got Dawson Knox on a bye versus Njoku. Hopefully they got a tight end on the bench. TJ Hawkinson coming in here.
Hawkinson's fine. Hawkinson's hot. He's getting in.
Njoku's just been solid this year.
Yeah, he has.
He's been good. He's lived up to his ADP for sure. Hawkinson is either hit or miss, it feels like. Mm-hmm. I wonder what the Lions are going to look like coming out of this bye.
Yeah.
They can get a wrangle on this team, or is it just still going to be a free-for-all, and we don't know what's going to happen every week?
Swift's back. Amon St. Brown's back. Let's see what happens.
So Njoku?
Yeah, you got it.
I think I'm going to Njoku also. But CD over Wan'Dale Robinson for sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
With all that being said, Team Pizza Planet has my vote for this matchup.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree.
Down to my wife's game here. And we got some more bye weeks here for team dresses and salted pretzels. Rose looks like she already got Swift and Chubb in. Or not Chubb. Pierce was the other one. Yep, Pierce is already in too.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of guys.
What a lineup.
All right, so let's look at this quarterback matchup. Joe Burrow's been coming on a little stronger.
Yeah, he has.
As of late. He's in the top 5 now. Let's look down here at the bench. Oh, she got Dak. Perfect. Good thing you hung on to Dak, stashed him for this moment, put him in for Stafford. Honestly, play him over Stafford the rest of the year. Yeah. But Dak Prescott's going to be going against Joe Burrow here. Who did the Cowboys play?
She lost Cup, too.
Cowboys against Detroit or Joe Burrow against Atlanta? That's a close one. Cup, Sanders, and there's another one. Thielen. How do you even make up for that many guys out? That's 4 out of the starting lineup, and like
that hurts.
Quarterback, best player.
Who you replacing Cup with? Go down again.
Yeah, let's see here.
Rose has an amazing team too. Lazard.
Yeah, Lazard is an option.
Lazard's not bad. You could get lucky. See if you get lucky. Washington's team sucks.
Rose has some receivers here at the bottom that she should trade. I don't know. Julio is not probably coming back, but maybe if Dobbs has a good week or Scary Terry or MT can get on the field, god damn it. I don't know. Or let's just have Brian Robinson break out and become a beast for the Washington Commanders now the backup quarterback's in. I'm sure you're cool with it.
Yes, I'm definitely cool with it. And Jen, I know, is sick of Keenan Allen, so knock on our door. Hopefully when Keenan...
little 2-for-1 deal, like 2 decent receivers for 1 good one.
Hey, come and knock on my door.
So who's going in for Sanders? I think it's going to be if Dame Harris can get on the field.
Oh man,
down though.
That nobody. Rose is in good shape right now.
This is not even looking like you're gonna have to drop players to even start a lineup.
Yeah.
Two defenses though, so there's one roster spot.
Irv Smith gone. You can make some moves. Get rid of Ronald Jones is gone.
Dresses and salted pretzels. I remember them making fun of someone for taking a defense, and they got two defenses instead of a healthy running back on their bench right now.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, this didn't go well, did it? This turned quickly. Yeah, I think I'm going with Team NFL Rose. Not even going to look much more. She's got Swift, Chubb, and Pierce.
To be fair, you should bench your wide receivers to make it close.
She's got Jacoby Myers in the lineup with T. Higgins. And I'm not upset about it, but like, how do you? This is how Terry McLaurin and
on the bench.
Yeah, that's how he gets.
My God, team's loaded.
Oh, and she was asking about this. She was like, she had Amendola, the old Chiefs kicker, and she's like, who should I get instead of him? Because he started missing all those kicks. And I was like, maybe think about getting Butker.
He was available?
He was available, yeah. And she was like, really?
These girls.
He's not going to miss him, is he? And I'm like, no, he's a little bit different.
No, that guy, he came back. He kicked a 62-yarder.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. The final one. By the way, Lady Shot Caller last week beat Rose. And Lady Shot Caller ended one of my undefeated seasons.
Amber's on fire.
She lit my apartment on fire, man. She lit my apartment on fire and let me and Rose burn in it. But anyways, here we go. We got
New York running
1-2 versus 2 and 4. Team Jen. Jen's got her back against the wall a little bit this week.
Yeah, she does.
You know, Smith versus Russell Wilson. How is Lady Shot Caller hanging on to Russell Wilson this long and succeeding?
I know.
Put Derek Carr in. Put anyone in over Russell Wilson at this point. Where's Russell Wilson at right now? QB 21. Makes me want to vomit.
Oh, horrible.
And he's out. He's out. So it's going to be Derek Carr. He tore his hamstring.
Who did?
Russell Wilson.
He tore his hand. I went to bed at the end.
That's what they're expecting. They're undergoing tests. I'm sure the news probably already is out by now. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
He's down at least next week, but maybe for multiple weeks or months.
Derek Carr. That would be Derek Carr or Geno Smith.
Geno over Russ, but I'll go Derek Carr over Geno. So Derek Carr gets in line up on your side, Amber.
Yeah.
I think that the Chargers blitz, they've weaponized it, and they showed it off a little bit last night. Saquon Barkley, Breece Hall, these are probably the two guys to have right now as your two running backs.
Yeah.
Against Jackson, who's hurt.
Yeah.
In his
and got Jonathan Taylor.
And Jonathan Taylor. There you go. So Jonathan Taylor, J-Rob, or is there someone else coming in?
Montgomery. She has Montgomery.
Monty comes up, and then I'm assuming Keenan or somebody comes into the flex. Keenan or Renfro or something.
Jen's bench is full of injured guys who could have been good.
Yeah, well, they could come back and she can go on a run because you get JJ rocking like he was. You get Monty rocking like he was. All of a sudden, now you got a good duo at RB with Keenan Allen returns to your lineup at wide receiver. So it could be good. I'm going to go left side on the running.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to go to left side. Yeah. Sutton and Kirk do. And then, wow.
Versus
you're going to see Keenan. Keenan and Drake London. She got Renfro too, but Drake, wow. Jen's in trouble.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go narrowly left side again.
Yep.
It's close though. If Keenan has a good return game, then Jen will probably get the advantage there. Tight end. This is gonna be a guy that I'm becoming a fan of his game. Watching his tape. This is gonna be Hayden Hurst, right?
Yeah. If Schultz is hurt again, Hayden Hurst is being what number is he? Tight end.
I don't know. I think he 11.
11. Okay.
Really didn't have as big a role. Like he got 9 points here, but 7 targets, I guess, in the second week. but like you couldn't really feel the same juice that he's shown the last 3 weeks or so.
Right.
And I just have turned it on, and I just realized that he's a way better tight end than I ever thought he was. He can run around, he can make catches, he can do it all. The block, definitely not a bad matchup here against Taysom Hill. Did we talk about Taysom Hill last week, or was it with Tony? Where I told Tony straight up, Tony's like, "You really think he's gonna score less than 10 points this week?" And I said, "This is what happens if you game plan for Taysom Hill. He's easy to stop because he's a quarterback out there running around like a maniac. NFL players can stop quarterbacks. It's when you game plan to stop Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, and Chris Olave, that's when Taysom Hill slips through the cracks and has a 30-point game. And then next week he might have a 30-point game. But I'm gonna go with a nurse. Oh my gosh. She literally has like the 3 hottest running backs right now. Ramondre Stevenson in the flex against anybody is probably winning.
Yeah, no. Jen's in trouble.
This guy's an amazing football player. Hopefully Bill Belichick doesn't throw him to the side next season after I draft him way too high.
Yeah, 4th round.
Yeah. And then you got the kickers. 2 great kickers. And you got the defenses. This is tough, but I'm sorry, Jen. Might be 2-5. Injuries really ruined Jen's season because she's already dealing with injuries, and now she's entering the bye weeks. It's just missing people here and there every single week.
She started with Trey. She started with Trey Lance. Trey Lance got hurt.
Raiders fans been telling me what a great leader Derek Carr is, so he's going to lead Lady Shot Caller's team here once Russell Wilson's out of this.
That's going to be the winner.
And that's all of them.
That was quick.
Yeah, we did it. Under 40 minutes is kind of like our weekly thing at this point. Here's the playoff bracket as of today for the league. Yeah.
All right, that's a good group of peeps.
We did it. Oh, I've not been looking at the chat. What is up, Joker? Ross takes, I believe she is the Cowboys Walter picks. I don't know if she's Cowboys. I know she's one of the Walter picks representatives. Content creators. That whole operation that Walter does is crazy. It shocks me how.
I'm at the end. Can we talk some arthritis with Johnny? Yeah, let's do it.
Talk some arthritis with Johnny Unitas.
That's my league. You're not in our league.
Yeah, I'm not in that one. I'm in the.
Johnny, I think, is undefeated. My team is.
Oh my Lord. Joe was talking about it. Joe was like, I lost to Johnny Talk Sports. It's like, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Johnny's been around.
Yeah. Get used to it. Johnny kicked me to the curb 1 week too. he beat the shit out of me. So
we appreciate you guys. He's on fire. Johnny on fire. We appreciate you guys tuning in this week. Thank you so much. Again, like the video. It helps out a ton in the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. I lost my train of thought there. Make sure you follow the Instagram page right here. It's in the corner right below my name. See your thoughts, live chat. But then right below that, queens.ransom.league. Super easy, super simple. Just go follow it real quick. Turn on notifications. That way, when we start posting next offseason, you guys are there. Fel K stopped by at the last second. Can we both hate on the Eagles? Fel K, feeling a little salty, huh?
Fel K, I hear you, bro. We could agree on that. We got one. And on that, ending that note, because Fel K usually attacks me, we just became friends. Cheers, Fel K. See you guys next week.
What? Oh, you guys play each other next week?
No, he's the guy who I'm a Washington fan. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan.
That's what I mean. When do you play
the Eagles?
Remember,
Sunday morning show, he always comes after me about the Washington. So he usually kicks me in the groin area, but today he's patting me on the back. So I got to watch my back, though. I don't trust it.
Well, when you guys face each other again, I'm sure he'll turn. Phil K has done some heel turning on multiple hosts on MJT/Warzone Sports Network in the past.
Phil K, just keep helping us get to a top 5 pick because we're going to have to look for another quarterback.
We love you, Phil K. Appreciate everyone tuning in this week. We will see you guys next week, Tuesday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys again.